Hey, my name is Patricia Torres, and this is a presentation on my experience and just some more information about the Hays County Food Bank. The agency overview, as in who are we? The Hays County Food Bank is a nonprofit organization committed to fighting food insecurity in Hays County Food Bank in Texas since 1984. The mission is to provide food and resources to those in need while promoting community awareness and engagement. Serving our community, over 20,000 individuals helped each year with collaborations with local agencies, schools, and volunteers. Also, emergency food while helping with the emergency food assistance, pantry distribution, and nutrition education. An overview of this is the agency really is just trying to help those in need who have no way of getting food, are lacking of income, and just really need that food to support themselves in a healthy way. My volunteer experience was honestly amazing. I loved it and I would 100% do it again. The role and responsibilities that I had were assisting with sorting and packaging food donations, as well as help distribute food at the pantry events that were happening every Monday. I maintained cleanliness and organization of the facility, whether that was in the office or in the back where the food is stored. Some skills I gained was teamwork, communication, time management, organization, and just a greater awareness of community needs. This has been my first time volunteering at a food bank, and I thought it just really taught me on and opened my eyes on the needs of the community, which will impact my future in my social work career. Personal impacts was I gained a deeper appreciation for service work. I felt proud to make a difference in the lives of the local family and inspired to continue to volunteer in the future. The hope for the Hays County Food Bank not only is it to eliminate food insecurities in Hays County, but their main goal while I've been volunteering is to move to a bigger facility where clients can actually pick the food they want to receive. So, not instead of there just being one box with everything kind of stored in there, it would be a presentation of items like a marketplace where clients can then pick out the personal things they want so that when they receive a box, they're just not throwing away things that they're not going to eat, which will then creates a bigger problem and creates a waste. Also, they want to start partnering with local organizations to expand the reach. Lately, these past couple of months, we've been getting low, low amounts of food. So we want to start expanding our reach so we can connect with other places that will help us. How you can help would be volunteer your time, donate food or funds, and just spread awareness about food insecurity. If anyone is in need, just point them out to the food county bank, or as well as if anyone wants to help, just volunteer. Challenges and opportunities. I'll start with challenges. Challenges right now is we are in high demand due to inflation and economic hardship, which literally leads to limited resources. Every week, the amount of food we receive is very different and can vary. So some weeks it can be really great, and the next week, every box is going to have different things and maybe less than others because of the amount of supply we are actually receiving, which leads to my next point, which is food supply fluctuations, which is impacting consistency through each week. Some opportunities for growth, I would say, as well, would be expanding partnerships with local farms and grocers, which I've mentioned before. Also, increasing community outreach and education programs. There's people that might not know that this service is available in their community and are in really big need, as well as other programs that we can help them and lead them to do. This one, the last one, is something I noticed that needs growth. It is just leveraging social media. I feel like they can be bigger on just putting themselves out there whether it's like having a social media team or like not even Instagram, but maybe Facebook, and just putting their information more out there so that people know that the Hays County Food Bank is available, which can also help with more donations and volunteer recruitment. Reflection, I had some meaningful takeaways. I really opened my eyes to the reality of food insecurity in my own community, seeing it firsthand how collective efforts can really bring a big change. Personal impacts, I felt a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose, as well as this experience strengthened my own commitment to helping others. I never experienced such a firsthand like experience with people in need before. Moving forward, I plan to continue volunteering and in encouraging others to get involved as well. I will still keep volunteering every Monday at the food bank because I feel like it is not only helping me for my future in social work, but is also helping the community, period. So giving back is just not a moment, it is a mindset, which is what I'm talking about, kind of not since we volunteered these 50 hours, not just doing it for that moment because we had to, but also keep moving forward for the future. Some of the social work values that I saw, I picked the three most important that to me: service, which is a commitment to helping people in need and addressing social problems; two, social justice, pursuing social change, particularly for vulnerable and oppressed population, which both of those kind of go hand in hand, which is technically just to change social problems, which in this case would be food insecurity and lack of food support. Number three would be dignity and worth of a person, which is respecting the value of every individual. Every person deserves food. Every person deserves to have the health enough to have food for themselves and their family. So I just feel like these three are very important values that I saw every day when I volunteered. And I just think the main point of all these three is just to help the community grow out of these social problems and stop experiencing hunger. For conclusion, I believe that together we can fight hunger. Volunteering and community involvement creates a lasting impact, no matter if you volunteer one time or more than one time. And any act of service is enough, which comes to my next point, which is every contribution matters. No act of service is too small. So let's continue to give hope, spread awareness, and make a difference. Thank you. If you have any questions, please contact through any of the following. I have placed the website, email, and phone number through these links. You can find yourself in how to volunteer, how to donate, how to give back, and as well, if any of y'all need any food assistance, this is more than an opportunity to receive that. Here are some references that I used to help me with this PowerPoint. And if you just need some more information, go ahead and click on any of these, and it will also lead you to any help or more information about volunteering that you may need. Thank you.